What's up, y'all? My name is Marshall. I'm a second-year medical student at Creighton University, and I wanted to make this video to really break down these 4 major changes that we're opposing with this petition in a way that's hopefully more understandable. So, number 1 is going to be $150,000 cap on graduate loans, which is a massive deal because a lot of graduate healthcare programs cost significantly more than $150,000. There was no cap before. And so what that means is that people will be forced to go and get private loans that have very high interest rates, that have very predatory repayment plans, and that for some people won't be able to qualify for. So you simply will not be able to take out enough loans to pay for school. So if you don't have the money outright to pay for school, you won't be able to go. I mean, that is very damaging. Second thing, public service loan forgiveness, which is a program that allows you to make 10 years of qualified payments and then get all of your loans repaid. Residency years will no longer count for that. So for medical students that plan to, you have to go to residency, anywhere from 3 all the way up to 10 years of residency plus fellowship, those years will no longer count towards public service loan forgiveness. And that's a shame because almost all residency programs are at not-profit and public institutions that are eligible for those type of payments. So instead of having made it halfway or completing public service loan forgiveness during your residency years, you will have to start after you finish residency, and it's not just medical students that will then have to do that in residency. It's also dentists that do general dentistry or that do orthodontics. It is also going to be PAs, PTs, OTs that want to specialize that will also not be able to have residency years count towards your public service loan forgiveness. Third thing, Medicaid cuts. This is probably the one that hits home the most for me. UNMC is projecting that 53,000 children will lose insurance and 1 in 5 seniors will no longer be able to have nursing home care. I mean, 53,000 children, like, that is insane, and that's just in Nebraska. My grandmother is in a nursing home here in Nebraska, and that really makes my blood boil, frankly. And they also are projecting that about 27 healthcare jobs will be lost in Nebraska alone because of these cuts, because hospitals are having to front the cost for this care. They're not getting Medicaid payments. Fourth thing is going to be CHIP and SNAP cuts, which are cutting programs that put food on the table for low-income Americans. These are direct attacks on our education and on our patients. We need to stand together. We need to sign this petition, and we need to make this public, and we need to let our senators know that this is not okay, and they need to vote no on HR1.